Hey Sagittarius, thank you for joining the channel Moon Oracle. I'm Allison and these are your love messages for March 2020. So this reading is pertaining to the person you're currently thinking about or are romantically connected to. So check for your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs to see which readings may resonate with you. Also, if you're drawn to the title, regardless of what's in your chart, this reading may be for you. Sag, as I was pulling your cards already wanted to come out, and majority of them were coming out in reverse. I did put them back, and I did shuffle quite a few times, and I just kept getting the same messages. I kind of felt like this tug and pull kind of feeling. I felt like there's some stubbornness lingering. It's something that's not being connected. There's something that is just not being connected. It's the wrong chords. Like, it's some shit like that. I hear someone is not taking enough time to be diligent. Someone is overindulging as well. Someone is overthinking on why they are not getting what they want. Why they are not getting what they want in the ways that they want. Someone is not applying themselves in a way that should be more disciplined and steady. Someone is choosing not to ground themselves, so therefore they do not feel grounded. Someone is not allowing change to come about in an organic way. Someone is overthinking. Someone is stuck in their head. They're not trying to find common ground. They're not letting something end in order for a new beginning to start. They are not going within. And when you choose to not go within and meditate on what it is that you need to meditate on, that calls for a delay. There is a delay. There are more delays. There are more things that have to wait. Because the universe is telling you, you have to wait. You cannot demand for anything, especially if it's coming off in a ruthless, careless way. You must slow down, and you must understand the deeper purpose within your journey, the deeper meaning behind why things happen the way they do. And because Sagittarius is such a philosophical sign, with more reason you should be studying this dynamic. You should be looking at this, I don't want to say harder, but look at it by, in a sense, kind of changing your perspective. Look at it in a careful way. And take your time when you're analyzing. Take your time when you're trying to take things apart to find what it is that you're seeking for. Do not demand for respect in a way that's detriment. It's detriment for you. It's detriment for your future. I feel like this is you, but someone isn't thinking wisely. Someone is thinking too ahead of themselves, and they feel as though they already deserve the power that, in a sense, they're still trying to tap into, because they don't entirely feel like they have it, because it's this low vibrational way. You're in a low vibration. The ways that you're thinking, it's low vibration. Someone feels as though they already deserve to have the rewards and the gifts and the gold, so they steal it. But yet they are fearful every time they turn their backs. They look around to make sure that they're not being followed or harassed. But they didn't look at their actions yesterday. They didn't carefully look at their actions. They didn't carefully take time to evaluate themselves and the words that they chose to use. Someone feels as though, because they know themselves and they know what they've been through, and they know the hurt and the pain that they've endured, that this is why they deserve to take. This is why they deserve to have it all, without even taking the time to recognize and consider that someone else can deserve the same. But it does not mean to act in a violent way, to act in a way that is just unjust. It's unfair. Someone needs to go back in time. Go back to your roots. Take a trip. The harmony always lies within you. It's what you choose to ignite. You feel like the more energy that you put into your relationships or into connections, wherever you put yourself in, when there's other people around, or when there's another person around, you take on too much that no one's asking for it. You feel as it's a reflection. And I feel it's karma from your past that it's resurfacing. You're feeling it again. And it's having, and these past events have you remember how unfair you were treated, or how there was no justice that was put to something. Someone didn't put their foot down, or someone cheated, someone misunderstood, someone felt misunderstood. Put a lot of weight on your back. It put a lot of just excess weight, pressure on your body, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Emotionally. someone wants to soften out their edges. Someone wants to come off more emotional, more softer. They want to be able to communicate in a way that is just more gentle, and it feels more genuine. There's actual compassion there. But someone feels like they need a rush to get to where they already want to get to by skipping the steps. Someone's trying to find shortcuts in order to get to the finish line. And you don't even realize how many people you're actually leaving behind. So no, your journey does not begin how you say it should or how you wish for it to look, because you have things to learn and you have things to fix. And there's certain things that you already know that have been told to you time and time again. I'm hearing taking advice, but not thanking them for it. Not thanking the person that you got advice from. I'm hearing that. What else do we have in love for Sagittarius, March 2020? More sadness, more despair, more disappointment, which leads to uncertainty and confusion. What do you feel? What doesn't feel like enough? Does something not feel like enough? Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second, Sag. You feel like if you do things a different way this time, that you're going to be shut out, that you're going to be rejected, or you're not going to feel as empowered. You're not going to feel like you own it because you have to do certain things other people's ways, that you don't feel like yourself anymore. Is that what it is? Because Two of Fire is right here. And those are two hands right there. Now, yes, in a sense, it could be like opposition, but is it really? Because it's fucking domination. So it's something that there can be solutions if someone is willing to work together and meet someone halfway. Not just hearing yourself out every time and only believing in the things that you believe in. There's certain parts and certain aspects of your beliefs that are, I don't want to say wrong, but it doesn't mean that they're right. Things can really change within your connection if you take time to hear the other person out. Like, you truly listen to what the fuck they're saying, and you just fucking try to meet them halfway. And I'm not saying force anything, especially because you'll know deep down if it's really something that feels right, but you're fighting yourself here. And you're fighting other people. You're fighting another person. So what is left, and what is it, to what extent? What is it going to take you? I feel as though someone is not entirely being honest here. They're choosing to be dishonest. They're choosing to keep things to themselves, which creates more misunderstandings and more confusion for you and the other party. Enough with stating what you think you know and who you are. And stop feeling the need to put yourself in every situation and try to prove who you are. That's how more karma stirs up. That's how more is created. It's being in places that you don't actually need to be in. It's the energy of where it's not the places, but it's like within that environment, it's the group of people that's there. It's the energies that lies within the people, the group of people that are there. Or the certain individuals that you feel like you need to be around. It's actually draining your power. It's draining your power. And it's putting more illusions in your mind than you actually realize, which pushes you to say things that are irrelevant or unnecessary, and it's just kind of out of the blue. It's just kind of all like, what made you feel the need to say this, especially with such vigor and confidence? It's like overly confident, I feel. It's okay to have the desires to communicate and connect and interact, but it doesn't call for you to be inauthentic and fake. Sometimes really showing who you are doesn't call for you to do shit, and it doesn't call for you to say anything. For once, let people come to you. Let the person come to you. The more force you put on a situation or someone, the more repeated cycles of what you don't want to even be in and live in. It's like it's gonna keep coming to you. You're gonna keep manifesting what you don't want. Everything is coming in reverse. Except Daughter of Earth right here that just came out. Be more gentle. And remember what you've learned. Remember what you already know. And apply that more. Center yourself by just using the resources you already have. In the physical and with what lies within you. Ask for help if you need to. Ask for assistance. Ask a real one that you know. A real one that's wise enough that you feel comfortable enough to actually come to and ask for assistance. ask for help. Ask me how show me how it's done again. Can you show me how it's done again? So much joy can open up from that experience. Refreshing your memory and realizing nothing has actually really left you. You've abandoned yourself. Someone's abandoned themselves. So get to the root of things, you know? Get into the heart of it, and then you'll be able to create. Then you'll know what to say. You'll know how to start a conversation that's genuine. You'll know what to say next. You'll know how to go about situations next. You'll know how to approach the person next, because your intentions are pure, and they'll come from love. When you get back to the basics, then you can spark new ideas. The revelations will come in. You'll attract the right people. Okay. So those were your love messages for March 2020. I love you, Sag. Bye.